Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be a hair video, but I kind of want to chit chat with y'all too. It's not gonna be a tutorial. I might show y'all how I do one of them, but like other than that, it's not gonna be a tutorial. My hair is in there on the iPad, so that's gonna be in the background. It's just one of them days, okay? I need to do my hair and I need him out of my face. And he broke his phone, so I'm gonna be using this cube in here. I got 3 packs of those, and then I got 2 packs of these loose curly hair. First, I have this little thingy. I wanna section off all of my hair so I can just twist and go. And I'm also gonna be using pomade, this little parting comb. It's kind of nasty, don't judge me. And then some ponytail holders to keep hair out the way. We finna get fine because I'm sick of not being fine. I got my lashes. I'm gonna do my lashes. That's not part of this video. I'm gonna do my lashes and stuff. Like, we finna get cute, okay? I don't need all this to be cute. All I really gotta do is retwist my dreads. And I was thinking about that, but I had already bought the hair, so I was like, you know what? It's too late. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, let me go ahead and start doing this because I'm not trying to be doing this longer than I have to, because I know it's gonna run me a good day or two anyway, as is. This woman told me that 3 packs is gonna be more than enough, and I hope she ain't played in my face because I don't know, y'all. I don't know if this is gonna be more than enough. I don't even know if this is gonna be enough.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only go like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want. My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch front like Jackie Brown. I wanna know if she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, girl, no maybe. In the meantime, it's not going well. It's some me time.
Let me wipe your face.
Bye.
We are finally here. What's your problem? What is this? Bubba, what is you watching? Bro, stop calling me. I'm not answering the phone. Anyway, Bubba. Okay, let's shift it to you. Cause that tablet loud as heck. And you can still hear it. Okay, anyway. Let me just give y'all this quick tutorial on what I'm actually doing first, because it's different than what I did last time. Okay. First of all, I did the little retwist or whatever. And now I'm just gonna twist it down maybe like 2 times. And then I'm gonna add a teeny tiny piece of hair. This is actually too much. And this method actually makes the twist skinnier, lighter, and more effortless, which I like. And I'll add 1 curly piece to this one. I'm gonna pull out a whole lot to where this curly, the side I'm leaving out, will be just as long as the actual twist. They actually always end up being longer, and I just cut it. And I just twist the rest of it into the twist so it can have a good anchor. I'm gonna twist it all the way down to the end of my dread, which ain't far, honey, because we already there. Now, once we get to the end, what I'm essentially doing is I'm gonna replace the density of my dreads in the twist with this. So you really don't want to add it too early or right before your dreads run out, it'll get real bulky. So you gotta add it like very precisely right as soon as, like, my dreads stop right here. But my dreads, since I got my ends out, they kind of fade. So it's a little bit easier for me because it fades out. And then as soon as I run out, that's when I'm going to add in that hair. And you see how it's all the same size? very cutesy, very demure. Story time. I was honestly debating on doing the story time because I'm like, this is such a sensitive topic. So first I want to give y'all a little background. This story takes place in 9th grade, and just briefly speaking on a few things that I was dealing with in 9th grade is my baby sister had just passed away. My papa had just passed away. Y'all, school was not nothing. Like, and at home after they passed away, it was like my family, we didn't lean on each other. I know all of us probably cried in private, but we just never showed that side to each other. So we weren't really just there for each other. And I really can't blame it, like, especially my mama. My mama was grieving a child while still trying to provide for the rest, because life goes on. It just kind of tore our family apart a lot. And so we just became isolated. So it was like very weird at home. And the smallest stuff, set my mama off because she was like in the midst of a nervous breakdown. There was just always something going on. But at school, like, I was getting picked on real bad over just anything and everything. I've always gotten picked on in school. When I was younger, it was my eyebrows, then it was the way I dressed, then it was because I had an LG Mini when the iPhone 5 set just came out. I ain't gonna say we couldn't afford to dress nice because my sister dressed pretty decently, but I knew I wasn't picking up no niggas, and I wasn't finna dress cute like I was. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt ugly. I had been picked on my whole life. People telling me how skinny I am. They would always compare me to my sister. My sister always had long, thick, full hair, and my hair was very skinny. We was getting permed, so my hair was skinny and skimpy and short, you name it. Little, it's all the way around. I just had already felt in my heart, like, I was like, man, don't nobody want me, so ain't no point in trying to be cute. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was just a lot of picking going on in school. As always, I was kind of used to that. That's why I never really just liked going to school. I like learning, but I hated school. And so I would always be by myself. I was very lonely. And even though I was used to that at school, I wasn't used to the crib, like home, feeling like it did. I've always been a troubled child. But like, it was just in high school, it had just got too bad. In 9th grade, y'all. I was going with this dude. If you watch my last story time when I was doing my hair, it was this dude. This the dude I was going with. So, and a lot of my story time take place in high school, and I was with the same person most of high school. So please don't, don't do too much, because it ain't even like that. I just didn't go around in high school and I got 50 million to talk about. Okay, excuse me. But anyway, let's get to story time. One day I was at school, and at this time my mama worked. Where did she work? I think she worked at Murphy. I had stayed after school for tutoring. And I did go to tutoring. I did, in fact, stay after school for tutoring because I was behind on some assignments that I was working on. But I'm not gonna lie, I was there to see that dude too, you know what I'm saying? Because he was in football, so I was just like, I might as well see my nigga while I'm here. You feel me? Like everybody would. And we was just talking like in the hallways and stuff. And then I went to tutoring. And then when I got out of tutoring, I guess they were getting out of practice. But the way our school is set up, it's a super duper high part and a super duper low part. And the super duper high part is where the football players practice at, so they would get picked up from up there. It was a whole lot of boys up there, but I was down there at the bottom, right? Y'all, I called my mom, I'm like, I'm ready to get out, blah, blah, blah. She said, okay, I'm gonna call your auntie, see if she can come get you. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm looking for my auntie car and I ain't see her. And my mama called me back and she like, your auntie said she didn't see nothing but a whole bunch of boys and stuff like that. And I guess my auntie instigated a little bit and exaggerated, even though it was a lot of boys up there. She got to saying some stuff like I was trying to be fast, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, mama, I'm literally sitting here looking for her car and I never saw it. She said, how you looking for her car and I never told you she was coming? I was like, I was looking for a car because you told me you was calling her. What do you mean? And she was like, no, you lying, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, she going off. She like, now I got to get out of work to come pick you up. And y'all, she came and picked me up right where I said I would. I'm really running out of hair. Let me see. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah,
1, 2,
yeah.
3. I got 5 more twists to go till I'm out of here. Yes, Bubba. So we might have to finish this video tomorrow. But anyway, there was a miscommunication going on.
Yeah.
Bubba. What? What do you want? Huh? Go eat. So she left work. She came and got me. She pulled up. Y'all, the ride home, the thought of suicide or whatever. I need another word because I don't want to get demonetized. They already don't be paying me. It didn't really, it was on my mind, but I didn't think I would actually do it. On the way home, she was like, why you can't be more like your sisters? Your sister always, you always giving me problems every morning. You don't want to go to school, that is. And I'm like, if you got freaking picked on every day and like every day was hell for you at school, you wouldn't want to you wouldn't want to go there either. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, she going on and on about how none of my other kids give me no problems like you do, and I'm so sick of you and blah blah blah. And I was like, I understand I'm not a perfect little angel like blah blah blah. I said my sister name. She like, I don't give a damn how you put it. So I'm like, okay. So she dropped me off. She zoomed off to work. And my auntie was in the door waiting on her. She stayed with my granny at the time, which is like right across the yard. Like, we shared yards with my granny. So she yelled out the door, where was you at? I didn't see you. And I'm mad because my mama just got on my ass. And I'm like, don't talk to me. And I kind of went off on her a little bit because I hate being in trouble. If you have a black mom, then you know how much of a nag it is to be in trouble. Like, even if you don't care, even if you are a baby kid, it's the worst headache ever. Like, it's always going to be some petty stuff going on and some more stuff. Bubba, you ready to go to bed? You ready to go to bed? So I suggest you go eat and stop tapping on me for nothing. Yes, ma'am? Bye. Well, I'm trying to get in the door. The door is locked. And it made me even angry because it's hot. I got on these pants. It's after school. I hated life at that moment. I went to the back and I got an air conditioner in my room. If you ain't from the hood, you don't know. But if you know, you know. So the way the air conditioner is put in is you let the window up and the air conditioner hangs out the window. The way ours was, it was so nigga rigged. It was tape on the side so it wouldn't be like air and stuff coming in my room from outdoors. So I had to tape up that little side on the side of the air conditioner because the little pull out things, they weren't worth nothing, and they had holes in them and stuff. So I had to tear the tape down a little bit, and then eventually I was able to pull the air conditioner down and out of my window so I could crawl in and get in the house through my window. I just told y'all how to break in every house in the hood. Do not do it. Went through the window, and when I got in there, I was just gonna be petty, you know. I went in my mama's room, and I was just gonna steal her face mask and just be petty with it, you know what I'm saying? But then I found a lot of pills, and they were anxiety pills that basically helps your body shut down. And I said, you know what? I'm finna take them. Fuck it. She don't want me here no more. I'm getting on her nerves so bad. Don't nobody want me here no more. Life and like I'm just like F it. So I got all the pills and I had 4 in my back pocket and I got 2 bottles. And when I went to the kitchen, I was like, I had sorted them out because I didn't want to do it, but I did. Like I really did want to do it, but I was scared to do it. So I was kind of procrastinating. So I just sorted them out. There was pink and yellow pills. So I made a pile of the pink pills and made a pile of the yellow pills. And I threw them all back. And I just remember how disgusting they were. Like, pills are so nasty. Whoever made pills, they got all this technology and you can't make them taste good or nothing. Like, pills are disgusting. Y'all need to fix that ASAP. When I had took them, my sister had came in. And I had the 4 in my back pocket. The reason why I didn't take them because my sister had walked in. So I just was standing in front of the heater, like everything was normal. And she walked in, she went straight to her room, went to sleep. She fresh out work. And I just remember thinking, like, pills don't work unless you have to eat. I know y'all wondering, girl, when did you get lashes? I told you I was gonna have to finish the next day because I was running out of hair. But anyway, I'm like, let me fix me a sandwich. And me, y'all, I've been a YouTuber at heart. I was like narrating what I was doing as I was doing it. Like, I'd be like, okay guys, I'm gonna get me 2 slices of bread and I used to do that with everything all day, every day. At this point, y'all, I don't recall too much of nothing. This is going based off my sister. My sister said she heard a loud thump. And the dog, we had a dog in there and he was barking. And the dog was sick. Like, our dog was so bad sick. The fact that he was up barking, she knew that something was wrong. She got up and she said that I was seizing on the floor. And she was just panicking. And so she called Mama. And Mama on the phone panicking and was like, did you call the hospital? And she was like, no. So she hung up and then called the hospital. I do remember when I was on the floor, I remember my mama asking me, like, Zaya, did you take something? And I said, no. And then she asked me again, and I said, yeah, I took some pills. She said, how many did you take? And I said, I don't know. And then it went all black for me. These dreads up here so thick, I'm having to add extra hair. Shit, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough again. Then my sister said they loaded me up on the hospital, and my mama, they was taking me up to the machines, and my mama banging on the back. Like, why they ain't left yet? Why they ain't left? I mean, she in full panic mode. And it's not funny. It's really not funny. Because my mama had just lost a child. And she had went through, I was wrong. I was wrong for that. My bad for that. But life was life. So, when they took me to the hospital, they ended up having to airlift me. And my mama said that I got real lucky because for some reason, our city don't fool with Little Rock. They don't really just have a good partnership, but they luckily had an aircraft open and everything. They airlifted me to Little Rock, and they was telling my mama, you know, like, that I wasn't gonna make it, and getting her prepared to say her goodbyes. So they airlifted me to Children's Hospital in Little Rock, and I was there unresponsive and unconscious for 3 days. My mama said that I wasn't doing nothing or nothing, but they had some tubes in me, feeding me and stuff, and then they had to pump the poison out. And she said I wouldn't get up, but as soon as that lady started pulling them tubes out my nose, I got up fighting. I woke up on a Thursday, and I remember waking up, and everybody was sitting in my room. I think it was my mama, my granny, and my sister was sitting in my room. And my auntie. And it was like, what day is it? And I said, it's Monday. And they looked up like, oh, shoot, you know, like, you up. And then my mama was like, no, it's Thursday. I was like, Thursday? She said, yeah, you've been out 3 days. And I could tell she was mad. And I could understand why she was mad. But like, man, I just woke up by the grace of God. She could have saved the attitude for a little bit later. You feel me? I don't even blame her. Hell, I be mad too. Cause why I'm over here trying to kill myself? What are you doing? I was like, I gotta pee. And I was getting up. And they said, take it easy, cause you ain't stood up in a minute. You ain't walked in a minute. I'm like, man, gee, I got this. You feel me? I got up, tried to walk, baby, came right back down. And my mama and my granny rushed up to try to catch me. Man, they had to sit there and wipe me and everything. Like, my body could not move. They had to shower me and everything. It was basically a lady there. She had to observe me, make sure I wasn't trying to do nothing stupid again until they shipped me off. And since it was such like a serious situation. Yes, Bubba. Why are you watching this stuff anyway? Yeah, what happened to Bluey? Let's put it back on Bluey. Yeah, her.
I could pursued my degree to make a career change, just so that I could have broader options.
I don't care. Since the situation was so serious, the state ended up getting involved and they made me go to this mental hospital. So I'm cool. I'm chilling. I'm like, it's cool. I'm gonna be straight regardless, you feel me? I'm on the phone with my boyfriend because he had been texting my sister trying to get updates and everything. We checking out of the hospital and they let me know that I gotta go to a crazy house. And I'm like, what you mean I gotta go to a crazy house? And I was like, oh, it's just gonna be for a few days just to make sure you're good. I'm like, okay, yeah, okay. And I'm in the middle of school, y'all. This is the middle of the freaking school year. The ambulance take me to the crazy house. I forgot what it's called, but it was definitely a crazy house. Bro, I had to go to the hair store and get some more freaking hair. Y'all, this crazy house was a whole different story because the crazy house was really like, it had some real crazy people in there. Now, did I try to kill myself? Yeah. Did I want to die? Yeah. Was I very suicidal? Yeah. But people in there, they were dangerous to society as well. And I think that was just a little too much for me. I met a girl in there and like, I was talking to her like years later and like we was cool for the longest. I haven't talked to her in a minute, but we was cool for the longest. Like, she was real cool people. We couldn't have no sharp objects in there or nothing. Like, it was very strict when it came to like self-harm, things like that. We didn't even have a mirror in there. It was crazy. We could shower in the morning and then eat and have movie or learning time or whatever the specific time. Then we'd have outdoor time. And bro, this one time this one girl came and she freaking used a rock to cut herself. And we couldn't go outside for like a minute. And I was so upset because what possessed you to get a rock and cut yourself? Be for real. It was another girl that came up in there. She was so crazy. She had tried to jump off she actually did. She jumped off a bridge. She jumped in front of a car. She had broke her arm by doing something, but she was trying to take herself out for real. She wasn't playing no games about it either. I think she said she jumped off something real high too. Something else. Maybe a house or something. I don't know. I don't even know if she was lying, but she looked like the type that would do it, so I ain't even gonna put it past her. And then it was this one girl up in there. They had to put her in like a whole strap suit because she was just going crazy and throwing stuff and screaming and yelling and trying to fight everybody. Bro, in 1 week, so much stuff happened. And I had to go to my therapist lady, and I'm talking to the lady, and I'm telling her, like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm cool. She like, the more you hold off, the longer you gonna stay here. And I'm like, no, I'm in the middle of school. You cannot keep me here longer than the week. They already told me that. She said, no, they're gonna release you whenever I tell them that it's okay to. So it's up to me. So as long as you act right. I'm like, what is your problem with me? Like, you started off with a problem. And then I remember, like, my family came and visited me. That's when I found out that my sister, she said, the one that was at the house with me, she said she about had a heart attack and she didn't know what to do. She was so scared and I felt so bad. And that's when I really realized what I did to everybody else. Like, it wasn't even about me no more. It was just about the fact that I scared everybody so bad. Get out. Get out. Get out. I came back home and I remember everybody was so happy to see. Bye. Everybody was so happy to see me, especially my brother. I will never forget my brother's reaction. Because I really had forgot that I had been gone for a minute. I'm sure he heard, like, everything and updated and everything. But, like, he had seen me since before I even overdosed. You feel me? So, I don't even know if he seen me in the hospital. And all he heard was, oh, you know, what happened. He was probably just hearing stuff and was scared. We was going to the park, and I was like, hey, you trying to play basketball? And he was like, Saya. And it was so sweet. Saya. It was so sweet. Bubba, didn't I just say get out? Saya. Didn't I just say get out? Saya. You finna go with your granny. We ain't going to no splash park. Saya. Y'all, he going with his granny for the weekend, and I was going to take him to the splash park before he left just to spend some time with him. But he been working my last nerves all day. So, yeah, no, we're not going to the splash park, baby. I'm going to get ready and I'm finna drop you off with your granny, and I'm finna go check on the job applications, and I'm gonna go about my day, going about my weekend, matter of fact, okay? Y'all, I am drained, I'm tired, I'm financially frustrated, sexually frustrated, like just frustrated with life. Can we be honest? Because if I'm being honest, life is life. And y'all remember that when I was saying I was getting government assistance for my light bill? Well, apparently I didn't know they denied me. I still owe the light bill company like $500. Freaking government assistance have not been assisting. I would have been starved out by now if I ain't hustled the way I did. Look how much curly pieces right here versus right here versus back here. It's so uneven. Child, I do not care. It is what it is. Because I'm going to be a bad regardless. You feel me? But anyway, that's the story time. I didn't go into grave detail because I feel like I done spoke on it so much. But then also I still wanted to like give y'all like a real actual story time for real. Of how everything went down, what happened and stuff. But y'all, yeah, that was a crazy era in my life. I will say I'm glad I ain't die, but life's still hard. Life's still lifing. And honestly, I feel like my life is actually harder than it was before. Because I don't want to say nothing to get people concerned or get upset. Because I would never try to kill myself. I will never do that. Like, I will never do that to my son. He don't have many people. And he is with me so much. He depends on me so much. He leans on me so much. It's just like, I can't do it. I'm not gonna go to hell when I know this is just temporary. And I've been saying this is just temporary for years now. But it's fine. It's temporary. It's fine. Next season, it'll be more problems that'll be temporary. Okay? One thing about life, it's gonna throw lemons at you. Watermelons at me, matter of fact. Throwing watermelons to the bed. Okay? But at the end of the day gonna end. And tomorrow is gonna be a new watermelon. So the watermelon that you're dealing with now is only temporary. That's not to say that new watermelons won't come, but that's just to say that you will not be dealing with the same watermelon for too long, okay? And with each watermelon, you get stronger, you get tougher, you get a little number too. People don't speak on it. You do get numb. I'm feeling so numb, and at this point, I don't know. I'm thinking about going all black. If you know, you know. I'm just playing. The police watching this, I'm just playing. For real though, like, life has been really kicking my ass for real. Because ever since the breakup, I haven't really spoke on it because it is still such a sensitive topic. But when you plan to spend forever with somebody and you're set on spending forever with somebody and they do exactly what they promised you not to do after you opened up about your pain to them, it's just like I get this feeling like, damn, don't nobody give a fuck and won't nobody ever give a fuck. And that's a hard pill to swallow when you're such a lover like me. Like, I love so hard and so strong. My feelings are so strong. My emotions are big. When I get upset, I get angry, like blackout angry. When I get sad, I get depressed. When I get happy, I'm like on cloud 9. But when I'm in love, baby, when I'm in love, myself don't matter no more. My son and God is literally the only thing that comes above the person when I'm in love. Like, cause I be in love for real, for real. When I get my heart broke, especially after so much trauma and I really convinced myself, I really didn't even have to convince myself. I just felt like it was really hard for me to love again. And I finally worked myself up to it just to get slapped in the face again. It makes me not want to take that chance. And that's hard for me because I want to be in love. I want to be with somebody for the rest of my life. I want to wake up to the same person every day. I want to serve somebody. I want to make somebody happy. I want to be the reason somebody get to say they end their day with peace no matter how chaotic it is. I thrive off that, being able to like make people happy. That makes me happy. No matter how hard my life is, making people happy makes me happy. And when I'm in love with somebody, their happiness and their peace is like a life mission at that point. And I want that. I love that. I love doing that for somebody. And the fact that I'm battling with that, and that's just who I am, with this person that life is trying to make me become, this numb, cold-hearted person, and I don't want to be that person, but y'all, this feeling coming over me that I can't help. Like, every time I even try to be delusional about a nigga, it's just like, girl, niggas gonna be niggas. You feel me? Like, I can't even convince myself to be that, and I know that's not me. And it breaks my heart that that's how I gotta be. And I don't like who I'm turning into. I don't like what life is doing to my personality, to my character, because it's not me. But it's just like, if I be me, it's gonna bring me so much pain. And then on top of that, I'm trying to adjust to, like, y'all know I'm staying in my mama's crib. I didn't even pay my own phone bill. To now I have to pay rent, lights, phone bill, baby bills, my bills, home accessory bills like toilet, paper towel, body wash, food, like grocery bill, like all that stuff adds up. My rent and lights alone is $1,000 a month. If I want to be honest, I'm not getting no child support. I'm not getting no financial assistance. Like, my mama, like, she do let me borrow money, and then I'll work for some money. And I ain't got no friends. I got like 1.5 homeboy. I got one homeboy, and then the other homeboy, like, he half a homeboy. I feel like we cool, we hang around, but you feel me? I don't have a lot of people to lean on. I don't have a lot of people in my corner. And it's just like, I just feel like I came into this life with somebody that I depended on and trusted. And it was good for a minute, y'all. It was good. It was straight. And I felt happy. And then it was out of my hands. All of a sudden, everything just came crashing down on me yet again. And I just feel like I can't be happy for too long. Like, life really be hating on me. Life is my biggest fucking hater. The second I start getting happy, everything comes crashing down. And it makes me scared to get comfortable. It makes me scared to be happy, because then what are you going to throw at me? Like, I'm going through a mental battle, this financial stress, and then, like, trying to figure all this out, trying to get my life together, trying to get everything situated with a baby on my hip and in my ear is a whole nother thing. And I'm trying to be the mother that he deserves. But, like, when so much stress is on you, it's easy to yell at the small things. It's easy to get frustrated. It's easy to get so drained that it's hard doing little simple activities with him. It's hard playing with him for playtime. It's hard keeping my patience with him, because I got so much other stuff tugging at me. And I be feeling bad about that too. So it's just like, that one little breakup that I wasn't stressed about, it's not even really about him. A little part is, cause like, that was fucked up. You want water? Okay, now bye. But at the same time, I just feel like it just kind of crumbled up a lot of other places in my life. You feel me? Like, it didn't just affect my heart, but it also affected everything else. Like, I'm having to put a pause on my dreams and my ambitions just because I'm trying to do what I gotta do to get by for right now. I don't have enough money to afford to invest in YouTube. I can't invest in Miss Lane. If I'm taking time to do hair, I have to get paid for it. So I can't even call it a nonprofit right now. Like, I'm having to take a step back from everything that I've been working so hard for years. Working so hard for, I have to take a step back from it just so I can get stuff situated for right now. And it's just like, bro, I'm just going through a rough time right now. Like, that's why I haven't been vlogging that much. Because your girl been crying a lot. Your girl been stressed a lot. I haven't even been in the mood to vlog. Life has been lifing. I'm going to just trust that God got it. Because yet another month is going by. I'm thinking I'm going to be good this month. I'm like, if I hustle up some rent money for 1 month, which I did that last month. If I hustle up some rent money, I'm going to be good because I'm going to have a job by next month. Rent is going to be due tomorrow. And I still have no job. And I still have no rent money. I really have no choice but to just let it go. I'm going to try to get this job. And I'm going to do what I can. But y'all, I don't know. But at least I look cute. I've been looking bummy for the longest. And I wanted to get my nails done. But y'all, it's been some people trying to trick on me. I might just let them. I don't know. I'm just playing. Them shops will tear your nails up. And I just I can't do it because every time I get them and take them off, I be regretting it. I be like, I'm never going to the nail shop again. I look better than I did, not because of the weed, not because I got fake stuff, just because it's done. I feel better when I pour into myself. And I haven't been pouring into myself because stress been too busy pouring into me, okay? But we got it together. We getting it together. And we gonna do what we gotta do. But I'm gonna go dip these and we gonna brush this out and moisturize it so it can get a little skinnier. Cut it down, trim it down, do what we gotta do. And I'm gonna be done.
I'm not scared of lions and tigers and tigers.
You Ferrari outside.
I'm not scared of nothing. You're the only one who thinks it's an impossible task. Why you don't let us got too much stress? Why do we love when love seems to hate us? Sorry if I sound so filled with gloom. You say you care, and I know you do. But this is from my experience and my conclusion.